Καλησπέρα σας κυρίες και κύριοι, καλώς ορίσατε για ακόμα μία φορά στην ελληνική τηλεοπτική εκπομπή της Δευτέρας. Εξαιρετική βραδιά πρόσφερε στους παρευρισκομένους η Κυπριακή Κοινότητα Βορείων Προαστείων στον ετήσιο χορό που πραγματοποίησε την περασμένη εβδομάδα. Σε χωριστές ηγετικές παρουσίες της πολιτικής και παροικιακής σκηνής έδωσαν το παρόν και τίμησαν με την παρουσία τους στην εκδήλωση αυτή. Μεταξύ άλλων παρευρέθηκε ο ύπατος αρμοστής της Κυπριακής Δημοκρατίας, ο κ. Αντώνης Αμούτης, η Υπουργός Περιβάλλοντος, Ενέργειας και Κλιματικής Αλλαγής, η κυρία Λίλη Ντιαμπρόζιο, η βουλευτής Μπρόνουιν Χαλφπενή, ο Επίσκοπος Κεραστούντας κ. Ευμένιος, ο Πρόεδρος της Ελληνικής Κοινότητας Μελβούρνης και Βικτωρίας κ. Βασίλης Παπαστεριάδης, ο Πρόεδρος της Κυπριακής Κοινότητας κ. Θείο Θεοφάνους και άλλοι πολλοί. Να ευχαριστήσουμε θερμά τον Πρόεδρο της Κυπριακής Κοινότητας Βορείων Προαστείων, τον κύριο Γιάννη Χρήστου, και τα μέλη του Διοικητικού Συμβουλίου για την πρόσκληση και την τιμή να παρευρεθούμε στην τόσο σημαντική εκδήλωση, από όπου κυρίες και κύριοι στη συνέχεια θα παρακολουθήσετε στιγμιότυπα.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the community of Cypriots of the northern suburbs of Melbourne, I hope you're enjoying your night. At this point, I'd like to call upon our President, Mr. John Christie, to say a few words.
Καλησπέρα σας. Πώς περνάμε, καλά? Good evening, everyone. This is my first official speech as a president of the community of Cypriots of the northern suburbs of Melbourne. And you will hear me speaking from my heart. As with many of you, I care and I'm very proud of this community. Before I continue, I would like to acknowledge the presence of some of our guests here tonight. His Excellency, Mr. Antonis Samoudis, High Commissioner of Cyprus. Honorable Lily D'Ambrosio, Victorian Minister of Energy, Resources, Climate Action and State Electricity Commissioner. Ms. Broman Halfpenny, Member of Thomastown. His Grace Bishop Hermenios of Gerasundas. Mr. Thείο Theophanous, President of Cypriot Community of Melbourne and Victoria. Mr. Bill Papasteriadis, President of Greek Community of Melbourne. Mrs. Helen Christodoulou, President of Greek Cypriot Community of Apostolos Andreas Sashon. Mr. Andreas Christodoulou, President of Greek Cypriot Parent and Youth Club. Representatives from back of Sydney and any other Greek and Cypriot organizations attending this evening. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 annual ball of the community of Cypriots of the northern suburbs of Melbourne. It is a pleasure and honor to be standing before you this evening, representing the community and its members as the President. a community was established in 1991, and since then has gone from strength to strength. Very quickly, the Mill Park Soccer Club, Pan-Hellenic College, senior citizens, and the ladies groups were established. And most importantly, the only two Cypriot owned and managed aged care facilities in Australia that provide health, caring services, and nearly 100 senior residents on a daily basis. In addition to the many volunteers across our various groups that are currently investing their time in ensuring that the community is functioning and providing community services, we are proud to employ approximately 100 employees on a full-time and part-time basis. As you can appreciate, there are big demands and high level of responsibilities involved in managing and servicing a community, and we take this very seriously. I want to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge all past and present members, men and women, and committees that have worked tirelessly and volunteered their time and efforts over the last 32 years to achieve all that this community has today. I want to also acknowledge Mr. Peter Mina for his long service as the previous president. Thank him for his leadership and excellent working relationship we had, and Mr. Taki Christodoulou over the last few years as I serve as the secretary of the community. I want to acknowledge and thank my current committee and subcommittees that continue volunteering their time. We have an excellent working relationship and understanding, and as one team we continue to service our community. I have no doubt that this will continue for many years to come. The current committee was elected with a new mandate, which is to promote the community to wider audience and encourage new membership, embrace and encourage the younger generation to be part of the community. As we all know, youth is the future of any organization. Secure the community's future. Continue and increase the level of services we provide. It is important to maintain and grow the existing level of services so it can be viable in the future. Work closer with members of parliament at both state and federal levels to understand the level of support governments can provide. Work closer with the Cyprus High Commission in Canberra to find solutions in providing better services to our Cypriot compatriots here in Melbourne. Work closer with councils to ensure that they can prioritise and provide improvements through their various programs. And lastly, work closer with our church and all other Cypriot and Greek organisations for the better of our communities and Cypriots. I now like to take this opportunity to introduce my new committee. Kostas Konstantinou, the new Vice President. Kostas Karadias, the Secretary. Jack Kyriakou, the Treasurer. Leftia Simeou and Chris Simeou, Events Coordinators. And Steve Peyotis, Assistant Treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude with the following remarks. The community belongs to everyone, and everyone is welcome. It doesn't belong to the committee. The committee is there to serve you. I thank you for supporting our event this evening, and I look forward to being involved in all our future events, no matter how big or small they are. I wish you all a pleasant night and hope that we have an enjoyable night together as one community. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to say a few words, His Excellency, Mr. Adonis Samoutis, High Commissioner of the Republic of Cyprus.
Your Grace, dear Minister, dear Member of the Parliament, dear Presidents of the Cypriot Greek communities, dear Yanni, as I always say, if I want to keep it short, I will switch to Greek. Καλησπέρα σε όλους, αγαπητοί συμπατριώτες. Δύο λόγια μόνο. Σήμερα κλείνει ένας κύκλος επισκέψεων στη Μελβούρνη που άρχισα πριν από 10 μήνες. Επισκέπτομαι και την τελευταία γωνιά της Μελβούρνης, όπου μια ζωντανή κοινότητα, μια κοινότητα με νέους ανθρώπους, δημιουργεί πολύ σημαντικό έργο. Ακριβώς γιατί έχει βρει μια νέα προσέγγιση μέσω του αθλητισμού, μέσω της νεολαίας, μέσω διαφόρων δραστηριοτήτων, να κρατά κοντά τους νέους. Είμαι πολύ χαρούμενος που βλέπω και τη συνέχεια, την παλιά γενιά και τη νέα γενιά. Όσοι είπατε αρμοστία από την πρώτη στιγμή που έχω αναλάβει, έχουμε βάλει σαν στόχο να σας εξυπηρετούμε όσο καλύτερα μπορούμε. Έτσι, κάθε μήνα, είτε εγώ είτε ο πρόξενος, φροντίζουμε να είμαστε στη Μελβούρνη, γιατί στη Μελβούρνη χτυπάει η καρδιά των Ελλήνων και των Κυπρίων. Θέλω να σας ευχηθώ καλή διασκέδαση. Θέλω να σας διαβεβαιώσω ότι όσοι είπατε αρμοστία θα είμαστε κοντά σας όσο χρειαστεί να υλοποιήσουμε τον άλλο στόχο που έχω θέσει, να φτιάξουμε εδώ ένα προξενείο για σας και μέχρι τότε θα είμαστε δίπλα σας. Ευχαριστώ πολύ αγαπητέ Γιάννη, είμαι πολύ χαρούμενος που είμαι σήμερα μαζί σας. Καλή διασκέδαση.
Thank you, Your Excellency. At this point, I'd like to call upon to the stage the member for Mill Park, Miss Lily D'Ambrosio.
Thank you very much, Costa, and thank you very much for the invitation. I want to also acknowledge John Crystal, the President, all of his committee, and of course I want to acknowledge the immediate past President, Panikos Mina. Very pleased to be here with you, Peter, but also, of course, all of the committee of the past who've done so much hard work to bring the great success that you are enjoying today. To His Excellency Mr. Antonis Samoutis, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Cyprus, to Bronwyn Halfpenny, my parliamentary colleague, member for Thomastown, His Grace Bishop Evmenios of Gerasunta Theophanis, President of CCMV, Bill Papasteriadis, President of the Greek community, and all representatives of Greek and Cypriot communities who are here with us today. Thank you so much for your very kind invitation to join with you. And Kalispera Fili to all of you. I want to acknowledge some very important facts. Your community has been a wonderful example in everything that you have achieved in 32 years. You have established a legacy that is one that you can be very proud of, but one that will continue to serve the Cypriot community with pride for many generations to come. This is fundamental to our lives here to make sure the work of the past, the generations of the past are never forgotten. And importantly, a modern committee with new ideas, with always one eye to all of the work that has been done. That is a measure of great success, and you should all be very, very proud of that. A big applause to all of you. I am very blessed to know many of you and to be invited here to share in this special celebration. What we do know that is very important is to always show the pride that is within a culture, within a language, within memories that are made from homeland, but also here, because that is what keeps our values alive. And values is what keeps driving all of us and all of you to keep coming to these wonderful events. So to all of you, please remember and be so proud, because I know, as someone who is invited in to your wonderful events, I am proud. and I take great joy and hope that the Cypriot community of the North will continue to have a wonderful future and to show the great leadership through all of your children and your grandchildren in all walks of life. This country, this state, this community belongs to them, the same as it belongs to anybody else. So, congratulations to all of you. Χρόνια πολλά, καλή διασκεδάση. Ευχαριστώ.
Thank you for your kind words, Lily. At this point, I'd like to call to join me to the stage, Miss Bronwyn Halfpenny, member for Thomastown.
Thank you, Costa. And I think Lily will show me up with her Greek, because I'm not very practiced, that's for sure. So, Kalispera. Good evening. Look, I just want to acknowledge all the important and special guests that are here tonight. Of course, His Excellency High Commissioner of Cyprus, Mr. Samitis. Of course, the Grace Bishop Evaminios, and also, of course, Theo Theophanis of the CCMV, and all the many presidents and representatives of the various community groups. And there are many, I know, because I know many of you just from working in the local area. And I think that is what the Australian Cypriot community is about. It is making great contributions within the area, within the Australian Cypriot community, as well as the broader community. And of course, we're all much more enriched and better for that. I'm very proud and feel privileged to be able to be here to share this night with you. I'm very honoured to have been invited, and I want to thank the Northern Cypriots organisation, of course, President John Christos, also to acknowledge the past President, Mr. Peter Minas, who I know has done so much work, in particular around the aged care, as well as many, many other things. I look forward to working with the organisation, especially around the Mill Park Football Club. I know there's a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of the facilities, but of course, but it is a very strong and well-supported club. So thank you once again. Good luck to everybody. It's great to be back and celebrate and come together in these very difficult and dark times to have a bit of joy on a Saturday night. So thank you, and Krona Pola.
Thank you, Bronwyn, and definitely we'll invite you to future events. Just work on your Greek for us, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon Mr. Bill Papaseriadis of the Greek community of Melbourne to say a few words. Thank you, Bill.
That's very kind. To all of the... I'm going to be quick too. To the President Yanni, who's been a great dear friend of ours, not even for very long, because I'm going to touch on one small theme in regards to what I'd like to refer to. To the High Commissioner, great to have him with us. To Bronwyn Halfpenny, to Minister Lily D'Ambrosio, to Bishop Evaminios, to Theo Theophanis, to Panicol, the previous President, and to all of you, good afternoon, or good evening I should say. Just a little bit of patience. I want to touch upon the notion of what brings us here today. And it's the notion of philotimo. And you may say, well, philotimo in what sense? We're at a chorú, we're amongst friends. But philotimo from the perspective of how this community came to help the Greek community of Melbourne, that is the Cypriotic Κοινότητας Βόρειων Προαστείων. And you might think, well, how did that happen? Earlier this year, the bag. Says Blepo. Earlier this year, we started off the Hellenic Cup again after 10 years. That is, it's a football cup by the Greek community of Melbourne where we tried to bring all of the soccer clubs together. Being Greeks, of course, we left it to the last minute to organise. And more importantly, we didn't have any grounds to play the tournament. So we were going to play a football tournament without any soccer grounds to play on. and that's where the Cypriot community, led by our good friends here, by Nico and Yanni, stepped in through Mill Park. And through Mill Park, they offered their services, they offered their facilities, but importantly, they offered their love and philotimo. And we turned it into an incredible tournament over 1 month, and without any meson, that is the Greek way of doing business, without any meson, Mill Park made the final. Congratulations to Mill Park. Well, they did play the club that I'm also the chairman of, South Melbourne Hellas, and unfortunately South Melbourne just won the final. But it brought us together. It brought us together then, and it's going to bring us together today, tonight, and going forward, so that the next tournament organised later this year will also be hosted as well at Mill Park. So thank you to the club, thank you to the Κοινότητα, and thank you to all of you for making it such a wonderful community. Καλή νύχτα, καλή δύναμη και καλή συνέχεια σε όλους μας. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Now, as John mentioned, we are a new committee, and one of our agenda items has always been to work closely with the different Cypriot communities that exist here in Melbourne. So it is for that reason that we thank the support from the different Cypriot organisations here in attendance tonight, including the Cypriot community of Melbourne and Victoria, Apostolos Andreas, and the Parent and Youth Club in Sunshine as well. So thank you all for joining us. We've worked together over the last 12 months. We've created a bond, and one of the agenda items that we did set out, we are achieving. You're on that path, and we're working closely. So thank you for attending, and thank you for your support this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, our last guest speaker this evening, Bishop Evmenios of Gerasuda.
Kalispera, good evening. It's always very difficult when you're the last speaker because everyone else has said so many beautiful words. Έχω όνομα κριτικό, έχω τίτλο ποντιακό, απόψε είμαι Κύπριος όμως. Ίντα που κάμετε κουμπάρι. Ίντα που κάμετε. I'm really glad to be here. I'm really glad to be here tonight to be together with friends, because a lot of you and the Cypriot community of the northern suburbs is known to me, and we've collaborated in the past with your president Paniko when I was in the parish of Thomastown, and you, in the 12 years, in the 13 years that I was in Thomastown, the Cypriot community, each one of you here had an effect, influenced, supported and helped. So I take this opportunity to thank you all. It's really good to see a vibrant, young, I say it with hesitation, Yanni, δεν ξέρω πόσο νέος είσαι. But it's really good to see a young, vibrant committee taking the vision forward. So congratulations, and I really, really look forward to working closely in whatever level, the doors of the church and my office. I'm also responsible for the northern suburbs. The northern suburbs rock. That's just how it is. Okay, we've got Kat, we've got Lily, we've got everyone. And Bill, you're in the north, because most of your churches are in the north. Okay, so you're one of us. So well done, and go for it, and we're all united together. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Grace. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can just ask you to be a little more patient, we're almost done with all the formalities for the evening. Now, as the President mentioned, our community has been in existence since 1991 and has grown from strength to strength over the past 32 odd years, with the wider community of the northern suburbs of members of the Greek Cypriot diaspora always at our focus and priority. We would not be here this evening if not for the community, and would not remain as active as it is presently if not for the dedicated hard work, commitment and volunteer work of certain individuals. and we're here to honour them this evening. It is for this reason that our committee and members recently voted to recognise previous serving committee members for their commitment to the community of Cypriots of the northern suburbs of Melbourne. These individuals have played a significant and important role over the past 30 years from commencement right through to where we are today, and tonight we'd like to recognise them as our honorary members. Round of applause, please. I'd like to call upon His Grace Bishop Ephmenios to assist with this presentation for the moment, and Mr. John Christou. Ladies and gentlemen, our first honorary member, Mr. Andreas Kostadinu, who unfortunately is in Cyprus, so on his behalf, current Vice President, Mr. Kostas Kostadinu. Our second honorary member, Ms. Fani Yanni. Thank you, Your Grace. Ms. Halfpenny, if you can join me. Ladies and gentlemen, our current serving Senior Citizens President, Mr. Philippos Maragos. Mr. Patroklos Georgiou. If Ms. D'Ambrosio can now join us. Ladies and gentlemen, the current president of our women's group, Ms. Elpida Tellis. Your Excellency, High Commissioner, if you can please join us. Ladies and gentlemen, our former Secretary, Mr. Dimitrios Takis Christodoulou. Lastly, long-term serving and former President, Mr. Panikos Peter Mina. Mr. Binas, the microphone is yours for a short couple of minutes.
Thank you, Costa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Bishop Ephmenios, Minister Lili D'Ambrosio, member of Thomastown, Ramon Halfpenny, Your Excellency, my friend, new President of the Community of Cypriots of the Suburbs of Melbourne, my friend Bill Babasteriadis, President of Greek Community of Melbourne, Victoria, and my long-standing friend Theo Theophanos, President of Cyprus Community of Melbourne and Victoria, ex-minister, of course, for a number of years. It is an honor receiving an acknowledgement from our community. It was a good journey, which I never regret. I think we worked very, very hard the last 31 years, and our achievements, they are there, and they talk by themselves. As a good father, I'm so happy our new generation, they took the initiative and they continue this dream we all built together. And I am sure they will take it a lot better than what we did. They are young, they are well and more educated than what we are, and I do believe, John, you take it a lot further. As I said many times, I'm on your side. I'm here for you, but I never ever interfere with your decisions, and I will be in your legs. Be always on side. As a good father, and I believe our community is one of the communities they've been united all its life. We have little hiccups here and there, but we always find a way to continue. Our achievements is achievements for all of us. It's not from one person. Every single Cypriot and Greek supporter, they contribute, and we got what we here tonight. I feel, of course, proud, but also I am tonight the happiest person because I saw our young generation, they continue. And as I said, as a father, I'm so happy standing next to them until the end of their life, because unfortunately, father, he never get away from his kids. So I'll be with this community until I have energy in these works. Finally, I would like my friend John to come closer. As I said, I did receive this acknowledgement on behalf of the members of the community and the community's committees. They did pass the last 31 years from our committees. So this acknowledgement, I will pass it back to John, and I will urge him to put it somewhere in our community, in one of the hostels, to represent all the committees they did work hard the last 31 years. Thank you very much, all. Thank you, and I'm sure you will continue harder than what we were.
Thank you for your kind words, Mr. Minasi. Congratulations to all our honorary members this evening. Congratulations all. A round of applause. I'd also like to thank Vladona Stenizakis of Homogenia TV for being here tonight. Thank you, Vladona. Rhythmos Radio, Homogenia TV, Vladonas. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our formalities for the evening and to the raffle ticket. But for the moment, back to Cypriot style entertainment for some Kypriaka. Πάμε!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue. Let's get everybody on the dance floor. Let's feel it. Let's have some fun.
Εσύ θα με χωρίσεις από τη μάνα μου. Εσύ θα με χωρίσεις.
Νίκος Κοφτός.
Όλοι στο χώρο. Πάμε και ένα δελβέτσικο από τη Βόρεια Μακεδονία. Πάμε και λίγα τσάμικια.
Ελληνική
και τώρα μας παντρέψες, μας έκανες γειτόνους.
It is time to draw the raffle. Tonight, we have 3 prizes for 3 lucky people, or 3 lucky winners. The first prize, travel voucher of your choice to Cyprus or Greece or somewhere else, valued up to $3,000. Thank you, Marisha Kues, Marina Peru. Our second prize, 65-inch 4K Smart TV, valued at $1,000. And our third prize, a GRK kitchen bar voucher valued at $200. I will start from prize 3 and work my way up to prize 1. Can I please have 3 young children to the front to assist with the raffle draw? What's your name? What's your name?
Sienna.
What's your name? So we have 6, 10, and 9. So, do you want to jump in the middle? Okay. We'll start from the littlest, and we'll draw prize number 3. Prize number 3 is a GRK kitchen and bar voucher valued at $200. Anastasia, no looking. You just put your hand in. And just pull one out, please. One. Ticket number 808. Kali Roy. Ticket number 808. Thank you, Kalupi. Congratulations. Our second prize is the 65-inch 4K Smart TV valued at $1,000. That's our second prize, and here it is in front of us. Donated by Let's TV, Camera and TV Installations. Lepio, one of our community members. Thank you, Lepio. One. Ticket number Poppy Pandelli. The President's mother-in-law, ladies and gentlemen. Where is she? Calliope? Aditya. It's Poppy Pandelli, 590. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the first prize, it's a good one, travel voucher to Cyprus, Greece, or somewhere else of your choice, valued up to $3,000. Ticket number 0, 3, 7, 0, Evelyn McDonald, 0448 786 267, Evelyn McDonald. Ticket number 0370.
So we've got the first prize winner on the phone. She bought tickets at the start of our promotion. So she's on the phone. Leila, you've won first prize. There you go. We've got our verified person, and we'll take that to them next week or during the week. Thank you.
Grace of Mary and St. Andrews Aged Care. Όλοι οι χώροι μας συνθέτουν ένα εξαιρετικά ευχάριστο περιβάλλον, κατάλληλα διαμορφωμένο, ώστε οι αγαπημένοι σας να αισθάνονται σαν στο σπίτι τους, διατηρώντας παράλληλα την ελληνική κουλτούρα και παράδοση. Grace of Mary and St. Andrews Aged Care. Για περισσότερες πληροφορίες, επισκεφτείτε το northerncypriotagedcare.com.au ή καλέστε μας στο 9408 8169. Γιατί να αφήσεις τους άλλους να σου προλάβουν τις καλύτερες τιμές? Αθηνάς Deli.
The ultimate European delicatessen. Visit our family-owned business and enjoy amazing prices on our products. Αθηνάς Deli.
Ένα παντοπολείο βγαλμένο από τα παλιά φιλοξενεί στα ράφια του την κληρονομιά της ελληνικής γης και σας περιμένει στην καρδιά του Preston Market με τιμές πιο προσιτές από ποτέ. Αθηνάς Deli, της Αθηνάς και του Δημήτρη Κατσαρού.
28, The Centre Way, Preston Market.
Αθηνάς Deli.
The ultimate European delicatessen. Αθηνάς Deli.
Δεν θα βρεις τιμές αλλού σαν για αυτές του Κατσαρού.